What is going on there, guys? Ace the Game here, bringing you guys another weapons guide video. Today we're looking at the G36 assault rifle, one of my favorite assault rifles in the game. It is a fully automatic with high rate of fire, effective at medium range. The G36 does a 30 to 20 multiplayer. It got a damage multiplier of 2.7 in the head, 1.25 in the chest, which means you get an instant kill with the headshot. As you can see in the background gameplay here, I'm playing some free-for-all here. I know it's a little bit of a slow pace at the beginning, but then things start to pick up towards the end, so stay tuned. Weapon class, it is an assault rifle, has a magazine size of 30 round. If you add the body handle, you get an increase of magazine, which I don't have, but I do recommend that. You unlock the weapon at level 37. Has a maximum ammunition of 420 in single player, 180 rounds in multiplayer. Has a pretty good reload time of 2.1 second loaded and 2.9 seconds unloaded. Has a rate of fire of 759 RPM, which is pretty good. It has a very high low recoil, but it has a high recoil in single player, but on multiplayer it has a very low recoil. You could literally not notice a difference in the weapon when you're shooting it. But then in the penetration, it has a medium. In the campaign, the G36 is first introduced to the player as the first usable weapon in FNG. That's towards, one of the beginning, single player little thing there, but in multiplayer, the G36 is available at level 37, like I said. It is worth mentioning that it has one of the fastest draw time of any primary weapon, of 0.4 seconds, bearing the slightest faster M16A4 at 0.35 seconds. The G36 has the same damage as the M4 carbine, however, its handling is very different. Choosing the G36C or the M4 carbine is a matter of personal taste of both weapons. Have their pros and cons, as all the weapons here in Call of Duty. But the G36 to me, it feels like it has a better handling than the M4 carbine at long range. But then in short range, I really prefer the M4 carbine because that gun has a very nice, sway to it. It doesn't really kick too much, but it is better. I'm gonna do a video on this, so stay tuned for that. But back to the G36. Okay, it has a nobly smaller idle sway, a lower rate of fire, arguably worse than iron sights, and more recoil than that of M4 carbine. As you can see for the sights here for the G36, if you don't have any type of ACOG or red dot sight, you are not gonna perform well because the G36 has one of the worst iron sights, followed by the M60, which is kind of much of a bummer. But the G36 and the M4 carbine, both guns share the same type of ammunition, so a player can restock their ammo from drop G36 or M4A1 carbine, as well as M16A4, which that's pretty much cool. A little nice trivia for you guys there. If you see if enemy drops any type of M16 or M4, while you have the G36 equipped, you are able to replenish the same ammunition, which is kind of a perk, because usually weapons you have to pick up the same exact gun to get the same exact ammunition, but not with the G36 or the M4 or M16, which is pretty cool. That's something I didn't really know there. And another thing is that for the perks for the weapon, make it a little better, most players choose stopping power at their tier 1 perk, but double tap is equally if not more effective. Double tap only slightly increase the amount of visible recoil when aiming down sights and allow for a much greater killing speed. Steady aim allows the G36 to perform better at close quarters. Along with its silencer, the G36 becomes a deadly close range stealth weapon, able to perform well at medium and even long range. The G36 is capable of attaching the grenade launcher, silencer, red dot, and a ACOG scope. The same as all assault rifle with the exception of the MP44. That's another weapon I'm gonna get into. The MP44, I'm gonna get into a video with that, so stay tuned for that, guys. But the red dot sight is usually the attachment of choice among most players, but due to its minimum sway, the ACOG scope is also quite effective. I haven't really, tried out the ACOG scope with this weapon, but I do recommend not to use the ACOG scope. I highly recommend to use only red dot sight with the weapon, because you're gonna need that. Suppressor G36, it's not really that effective because the gun needs an iron, a scope, not an iron sight. Iron sight, you absolutely do trash. And overall, the G36 is one of my favorite assault rifle here in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. If you guys kind of known, the G36 is also introduced in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. Like always, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smack that like button. If you enjoyed this weapon guide class, please don't forget to let me know in the comment section below, and please stay tuned for the upcoming episode of weapon guide and more gameplay on my channel. If you haven't, make sure to like the video and also subscribe. Like always, guys, Ace the Game here, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace out.